Friends, sorry, I had to stop my video because my kids walked into the room and I cannot say no to them. They just walked in, they barged in because they love me a lot. Okay, coming back. So now this video is in two parts. I was on point number 7, the Rajya Sabha seat, looking into the agricultural ministry. Now, point number 8, again is very important. All the perks available to an MP will also be offered to ma'am, my better half. I need equal rights for her. Whatever perks I get, she gets the same thing. These are my only terms and conditions for the settlement. I end it here. Now, I'm coming to the second part of the video today. The complaint which is to be filed with CBI. I'll wait for 2 days. Third day, I shall go. Now I want to read this point by point to y'all so that there is no mistake or I don't go haywire in explaining something which I've already explained. Point number 1 is a little about me. Who am I? What am I doing? So I will not discuss or read it out to you. Point number 2. Shri Sharad Pawar is a politician and the chief of the Nationalist Congress Party, hereafter called as NCP, and is a family friend of late Rahul Bajaj. And since 2010, several cases, civil and criminal, have been set in motion against me. That Shri Sharad Pawar was in power when I was arrested in 2011. It is important to know that at the time of arrest, I had an anticipatory bail in my name, and the Honorable Sessions Court had directed the Maharashtra Police to grant me 24 hours before arresting me. Point number 3, that my arrest was illegal and Shri Sharad Pawar ji has used his veto power to arrest me illegally. The learned magistrate was bribed to throw me in jail for 5 days. That after investigation for about 3 months, the Maharashtra Police found no evidence against me and a B summary was filed before the learned magistrate stating that the complaint is false. Since 2016, I have been contesting all the cases as party in person, as Shri Sharad Pawar ji has corrupted my lawyers. That I got acquitted in September 2021 in this criminal case, and the order of acquittal is a fraud order. And again, Shri Sharad Pawar ji was in power at that moment, and the court number 5, District and Sessions Court Pune, has been bribed, and the prosecution has also been bribed. Prosecution is here, the police. And hence no appeal was made before the Honorable High Court. And this fraud order is now absolute. Nobody can change it. Not even the judiciary. This order of acquittal is now challenged before the Honorable High Court in 4 different cases and is not part of investigation before the Central Bureau of Investigation, hereafter called as CBI. The complaint to CBI is bribing of judges, corruption of politicians, and kidnapping of man. In September 2021, Mr. Bhavin Mehta and Vivek Tikku introduced me to ma'am, and a marriage proposal between ma'am and me was discussed and finalized. As me and my existing wife have agreed for divorce. I have never met ma'am and Shri Sharad Pawar has kidnapped ma'am, or she is under house arrest. Shri Sharad Pawar and Abhishek Goyal are now using arm twisting methods and forcing me to settle the matter out of court by using ma'am as a bait and honey trap. I am not allowed to meet or talk to ma'am. That after I approached before the Honorable High Court against Sanjeev Bajaj, chairman of Bajaj Alliance, for investigation into a financial fraud, money laundering, assault to the modesty of ma'am, and fabrication of documents in judicial proceedings. Abhishek Goyal and Ashish Nagpal have approached before me on 27/12/22. At about 11 a.m. at Royal Connaught Boat Club, Pune, for an out-of-court settlement. Abhishek Goyal has then taken me and Miss Neeta Rao Patil to their office at eHealth System Technologies, address ... Mr. Nilesh Kanade, Dr. Nilesh Kanade is the founder of this company and politically well connected. Mr. Kanade has stated that he is very close to Shri Amit Shah, the Honorable Home Minister. Mr. Kanade has also confirmed that he is very close to Shri Pawar Sahib. After meeting Mr. Kanade, Abhishek Goyal has invited me and Neeta Rao ma'am for dinner at Prem's Koregaon Park, where he started discussing on the out-of-court settlement. Thereafter, Abhishek Goyal has met me along with some of the witnesses several times. Mr. Abhishek Goyal has offered me an amount of rupees 58,500 crores as a package for an out-of-court settlement, net of taxes. Mr. Abhishek Goyal initially in January has stated that I will get 55,000 crores, 500 crores to Abhishek Goyal and 2,000 crores to Shri Pawar Sahib. Abhishek Goyal has stated that out of the 2,000 crores, Shri Sharad Pawar Sahib will bribe the judges of various courts, so the cases can be withdrawn with ease. That the prayers of criminal writ petition 4737 of 22 states that Sanjeev Bajaj shall compensate rupees 1,000 crores to ma'am, as Sanjeev Bajaj has assaulted the modesty of ma'am. Hence the settlement amount was increased to 58,500 crores. And I was asked to pay 1,000 crores to ma'am. As Sanjeev Bajaj didn't want to pay ma'am directly, as this would confirm that Sanjeev Bajaj has intentionally assaulted ma'am. I refused the same and was not willing to pay ma'am rupees 1,000 crores, as this would send an incorrect message to society that I have paid 1,000 crores to buy ma'am. Why would a husband pay to his wife rupees 1,000 crores? But Shri Sharad Pawar ji and Sanjeev Bajaj wanted to come out clean of the offence of assaulting ma'am under section 354 of CRPC by shooting from their gun off my shoulder, which is a cheap shot, cowardly and an abuse of law. Abhishek Goyal then tried to convince me to pay ma'am 900 crores and 100 crores to her mum, after ma'am and I am married and not prior to the marriage. Abhishek Goyal then directed me to pay 1111 crores to ma'am and another 111 crores to ma'am's mother. It is submitted that Abhishek Goyal was taking all precautions to protect Shri Sharad Pawar Sahib and Sanjeev Bajaj from the clutches of law and suppress the financial fraud assault to the modesty of ma'am by diverting an amount to ma'am from my account. It is submitted that rupees 58,000 crores is already been arranged by the PMO and the central government, which is pending in HSBC. And Abhishek Goyal has confirmed that I will be paid in 2 tranches. Rupees 30,000 crores immediately. I have to then divorce my wife, and the same day divorce my wife Anita Chhabria the same day, and get married to ma'am on the same day. It is submitted that marriage between me and ma'am is essential for Sanjeev Bajaj and Shri Pawar Sahib to nullify the section 354 of CRPC. It is submitted that Sanjeev Bajaj and Shri Pawar Sahib together have assaulted ma'am several times since inception. It is further submitted that Abhishek Goyal has arranged 3 meetings. One at Hotel Oberoi, Mumbai, second at a farmhouse in Lonavala, and third at Ritz-Carlton, Pune. It is submitted that Abhishek has confirmed that Shri Sharad Pawar will come along with ma'am in the meeting for closure of the settlement between Sanjeev Bajaj and me. It is submitted that Abhishek Goyal has requested me several times to visit room number 603 at Ritz-Carlton, Pune, and meet ma'am. It is further submitted that Abhishek Goyal is a habitual offender and was trying to trap me by asking me to go to room number 603. As ma'am would never risk of coming to Pune for 3 months at the cost of Shri Sharad Pawar Sahib, which would have confirmed that ma'am is party to the honey trap. But then, which girl with the name of ma'am was at Ritz-Carlton is a matter of investigation by CBI. It is further submitted that Abhishek Goyal has also confirmed that they have spread news that ma'am is not in India, whereas this is not true. Ma'am may have been kidnapped or under house arrest by Shri Sharad Pawar ji, which is a matter of investigation by CBI. It is submitted that ma'am has never been allowed to meet me. This has put a serious ambiguity within me. And Sanjeev Bajaj and Shri Sharad Pawar Sahib have assaulted ma'am jointly. Hence, Abhishek Goyal has hatched a conspiracy in the process of saving these paralyzed offenders who are in grave danger of arrest due to the financial fraud, bribing the judges, assault of the modesty of ma'am, and several other offences. It is submitted that why has ma'am been kidnapped and not allowed to meet me as part of investigation by CBI, as Sharad Pawar can manage the state police by his political and financial powers. Mr. Abhishek Goyal has demanded 2,000 crores as bribe to Shri Sharad Pawar Sahib out of the amount of 58,500 crores. And Abhishek Goyal has confirmed that some of this amount has to be paid to the judge of court number 5, District and Sessions Court, Pune, as well as other judges for withdrawing the cases. It is further submitted that Abhishek Goyal has also confirmed that the judge of the Honorable High Court is also in favor of me and that the matter should be settled out of court. It is a very serious statement which has sent shivers in my spine and needs investigation by CBI to find the truth behind this statement. It is submitted that Abhishek Goyal has also demanded an additional 2 crores from me to bribe the judge of the District and Sessions Court, Pune, for an immediate order of divorce. Abhishek Goyal has stated that the judge will come home and give orders. It is submitted that the divorce between me and Anita Chhabria is vital, as no divorce, no marriage with ma'am. It is further submitted that no marriage to ma'am with ma'am will confirm that ma'am has also played a fundamental role, being a conspirator along with Sanjeev Bajaj and Shri Sharad Pawar to trap me in a honey trap and force me to settle the matter out of court. It is submitted that I have never demanded 58,500 crores from Abhishek Goyal, and this amount has been offered to me solely by Abhishek Goyal. It is submitted that to further tempt me to settle out of court, Abhishek Goyal has offered me a prominent identity in the parliament as an MP and the chair of a CM. It is submitted that Abhishek Goyal has confirmed that Sanjeev Bajaj is a fraud and characterless. It is further submitted that Abhishek Goyal has confirmed that ma'am was forced to abuse me on social media. And Abhishek Goyal, after he entered into the closure procedure, ma'am has stopped abusing me. It is submitted that Abhishek Goyal has stated that I will be married to ma'am only if I settle out of court. Till then, I am not allowed to meet ma'am, which sends a clear message that Sanjeev Bajaj and Sharad Pawar are in control of ma'am. And she has been following the directions of these offenders, and or she may have been threatened by the mafia, and Sharad Pawar may be the kingpin of this mafia. It is submitted that Abhishek Goyal has also confirmed that Sri Sharad Pawar Sahib will be gifting a penthouse to ma'am in South Mumbai worth 200 crores and a solitaire worth 38 crores. It is further submitted that why Sri Sharad Pawar Sahib wants to give these expensive gifts to ma'am is part of investigation. It is submitted that ma'am was introduced to me in September 2021 by Bhavin Mehta and Vivek Tikku in exchange of rupees 30 crores if paid to both of them. But later this relationship between ma'am and me culminated into a marriage after discussion between me and my wife Anita Chhabria, Neha Chhabria and Nishan Chhabria. It is submitted that why has ma'am never taken a step forward in meeting me. It is submitted that Abhishek Goyal has confirmed several times that ma'am loves me but doesn't want to meet me prior to settlement. It is submitted that this may not be true, but Sri Sharad Pawar and Sanjeev Bajaj are controlling ma'am, Bhavin Mehta and Vivek Tikku are small fish and under pressure of Sri Sharad Pawar Sahib. Hence they were corrupted by Sri Sharad Pawar ji and Sanjeev Bajaj. It is submitted that one Mr. Sankeshwar, who is a close aide of Sri Sharad Pawar and has approached before me and has put 3 questions before me. Why only ma'am? Second question, that after you receive 58,500 crores, there will be a queue of women waiting to get married to me. Question number 3. Ma'am is 41-year-old and if she has got her menopause, then you cannot have a child from her. It is further stated that Sankeshwar, being an aide of Sri Sharad Pawar, has tried his best so that I should not get married to ma'am and let ma'am go free. This sends a strong message that needs to be investigated. It is submitted that this is a very serious matter where bribes to judges is involved, money laundering of 58,500 crores, extortion of 1111 crores, gifts to ma'am worth crores, corruption of Sri Sharad Pawar Sahib, which needs an in-depth investigation by CBI, and send a strong message to society that the judiciary is corrupt. It is further submitted that my security is at risk and I may be shut down anytime by any means, as this matter is politically connected. Hence, I should be provided with personal security immediately. It is further submitted there are several witnesses to this matter. The list of witnesses, my friends, is there on my social media. You can go and always check. Now, there is one gentleman who came in to me. I don't know whether I mentioned him because my video is in 2 parts, but I'll mention again. Mr. Mohan Bhagwat, his brother-in-law came to me, Mr. Anil Durge, and he has asked me to take all the documents, legal documents during settlement, the RBI letter, taxation, income tax paid, and sources of fund. Then there was another gentleman by the name of Hemant Kulkarni. Who's Hemant Kulkarni? Hemant Kulkarni is a big builder of Pune. And he has offered me DSK project. Why DSK project? And he states that Amit Shah has reserved this project for me, the DSK project. And he will offer me, because I am going to do this Maharashtra suicide. This goes along. All the people who have invested in DSK get their money back. So it will help me. They have shown me many carrots to settle out of court. Many carrots. I'm just naming a few here, friends. Naming a few here. I don't know. I am really a little confused today after I got a call from this gentleman. I'll name him. I have no issues. Mr. Walchand Jain. He has asked me again to wait for 2 days. He spoke to Abhishek. Abhishek Goyal has asked him that I cannot talk to Mr. Chhabria. He is annoyed with me. Hence, you speak to him. And he's asked me for 2 days. This way. Fine, I'll wait for ma'am. But now, friends, after 2 days, no more 2 days. And then I go and file this complaint. This complaint is serious. Keep it in mind, it's very serious with all the allegations. And these are not allegations. This is coming from the horse's mouth. And who's the horse? Mr. Abhishek Goyal. Immediately he will be arrested. Immediately. I have witnesses. What will happen by CBI once they arrest him? They will take all the details from him, my friends. And immediately all the other people will be arrested. Out of the witnesses who are conspirators will also be arrested. This is not a small case. Where has the 58,500 crores come from? There's a big question mark. Who has arranged it? Has the center given? Has Mr. Pawar Sahib given that money? Because Abhishek Goyal has told me several times that Mr. Pawar Sahib and Shri Ajit Pawar Sahib have given money to Sanjeev Bajaj to settle with me. This is money laundering. Or is it official? It's a part of investigation. I cannot comment on this. There are so many things. Will he really settle in the next 2 days? Is again a question mark. I don't trust him even one bit. Not even 1%. What will happen? Everybody involved in this case should be worried. I am sleeping peacefully in the night. The ones who are involved cannot sleep. They are restless. Because I am not a small or a timid person. People call me Tiger. Why do they call me Tiger? I have fought with India INC. There are big tanks, huge. Mr. Pawar Sahib, Mr. Amit Shah, the PMO's office. Why I have been fighting? Because I am genuine. I speak truth. I speak only truth. Even if I have to suffer by speaking a truth, I speak the truth. It doesn't matter. A truth is always truth. For one lie, you have to speak hundreds and thousands of lies. I never do it. And you have to remember which lie you have told whom. Truth never changes. Now, I don't know what will happen. This is going to be lengthy. Maybe 23 minutes are over. Maybe a new few minutes more. I now want to come to the basic point. Why do I settle out of court? If ma'am is not willing to meet me, if ma'am is not willing to cooperate, if ma'am is not, she has blocked me on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. I create another account to go and see her account. She blocks me on that account too. But my accounts are always open. I don't have an app where I keep a record of who's coming and who's visiting. Let me tell you all, there are more than 500 people visiting my Facebook and my Instagram. That's my sixth sense which tells me. I don't have an app. But several people have apps. Who's coming? Ma'am may also have an app. So that she can block whoever is coming and not required. Mahadev doesn't need to do all these things. I'm son of Mahadev. Mahadev doesn't do it. Mahadev doesn't block anybody. There are so many people who come and visit me every day on my stories. No, I just have a look and it's over. Several of them coming to my stories every day. Let them come. Am I writing something wrong? No. I'm true. Whatever will happen in the next 2 days. इस पार या उस पार, इस पार सब बच जाएंगे, उस पार सब मर जाएंगे. हर हर महादेव.